Hello, this is Russell from
Tones of Evil.
and you're listening to Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle sports and gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast network.
Diggity dank.
Hello and welcome back to another week of the Nightwing news. And it really is news this week. It's all like newer stuff. Yes. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, it is
Hello, I'm Kristen.
Dick Grayson's #1 fangirl. That's right, because today we'll be talking Batman Urban Legends 22, 23. We've got the big Nightwing 100 this week. And I can mention Dick Grayson's appearance in Batman Superman The World's Finest #11. You'll like that when it comes out. There's more Robin than Batman in this issue, so.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't physically gotten it yet.
Yeah, there's more of Superman and Robin than there is of Superman and Batman, so.
Aww. Is it so cute?
I mean, a lot of it is them trying to stop the key. Well, here, I'll just get to that real quick. But yeah, it's them trying to stop the key from going after what is it, Boy Thunder or whatever. So yeah. So there's a Dick goes with while Superman or Batman's running down some leads. Dick goes with Superman to the Fortress of Solitude.
Nice.
And they're gonna fight a bunch of villains, and Superman's powers get taken away temporarily. So
It'll be interesting to see what they... Wait, is it wrapped up with this Boy Thunder, or is he still coming?
well. Spoilers, he gets shifted to another alternate Earth, but because Mark Waid's been teasing that this is like a character everyone knows, if you've read Mark Waid's Kingdom Come, I guess this Boy Thunder is going to grow up to be Magog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, Superman, as Boy Thunder's like shifting out, like Superman's telling him, everything's going to be all right and all this. And then after he disappears, Dick's like, I know he's going to, Superman made a point of telling Boy Thunder before, I never lie and stuff. And then Robin's like, I know we'll see him again. And then Superman's like, how can you be so sure? And that's kind of like the last we see of them, because he goes, Superman never lies.
Wait, so it's not revealed in there Mark Waid said in an interview or something?
Well, on the last page, we see Boy Thunder get shifted to another Earth, and he meets Gog, who I guess it's going to...
okay.
Yeah.
I see. Got it.
So... Oh, but...
I was kind of wondering, because I think next month is supposed to be the, disastrous date between Robin and Supergirl or something.
Literally, at the bottom of the last page, it says, Next, Robin and Supergirl on the date from hell.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. And they must be wrapping this Boy Thunder thing up. Then that's kind of an issue to...
Yes, at least for now, but yes.
Maybe like a one-shot or something, and then they're going to start something new in 13, would be my guess.
But just some of the stuff we've gotten, like that one where Dick got thrown back in time, I think Mark Waid must like Dick Grayson, because it seems like for a Batman-Superman book, Robin's... stealing some of Batman's time in this series, especially this.
It's supposed to take us back to the Silver Age, so.
Oh yeah, the man who gave us
Diggity dank. That's right. Flash plus Nightwing was excellent.
Mm-hmm.
It was diggity dank, in fact.
Oh yeah,
diggity dank.
All right, so why don't we get to the Batman Urban Legends issues?
All right, I have to say that reading this book, I actually liked, which now I need to go back and get them and read parts 1 and 2 of it, but I liked the Murder Club better than the director.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh, that's
Because
interesting.
the Murder Club had such great family stuff in it, and the director was just another superhero story.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I like them both, but oh yeah, the Murder Club. That's the one in the back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, because spoilers, kids. Yes, the Thomas and Martha Wayne get transported to the present to see what becomes of their son. So.
Well, it's some kind of Court of Owls plot to try to mess with the timeline, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you have to read all the parts. Yeah, it's funny because it's like at first they're not sure if they're imposters or not, and Damien's like, if you try, Damien's his usual charming self. Like, if you try to leave this room, I'll stab you and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah,
so I read parts 3 and 4 because those were the ones that were in the same issue as the Nightwing.
Yeah, I mean, those are probably the better parts because, the first part or so, it's just like, what's going on? I don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were not necessarily even in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
But,
yeah. But no, I didn't think the director was bad.
No, it was fine. It's just, what I love. And so that hit all, I was like, this is amazing.
Yes. Oh, but was one of the parts in here might have been 22. Oh yeah, I'm sure you like that in part 3. In issue 22 when the Murder Club, when Bruce is thinking Dick's the beating heart of this family we've created, whether he realizes it or not. I knew that.
Yeah, I took a photograph of it, in fact, so I can treasure it forever.
It's gonna be right up on her wall next to Nightwing 100.
No, part of the reason I got one of those digital picture frames is so that I can just take photographs of things from comic books that I like, and then I can put them on the frame and see them and be like, yes.
Nice, yeah.
That was so delightful. As you might imagine, there are several pages in Nightwing 100 that I took a screen cap of.
I'm sure.
Went out. But yes. Yes. Also, I loved in the Murder Club how Damien comes and takes that guy and how they're doing their thing on the other side and Robin comes down, grabs the guy, takes him away, and then they just turn around and like, what? That was pretty great.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, that was such a great story. I mean, I liked that the director was fine too. Again, it didn't have as many emotional moments that you like, but like Jamal Campbell wrote in pencil the director thing. Like, I thought his art was like very similar to like the Bruno Redondo style, like we get in Nightwing right now.
Yeah, I actually didn't realize at first that it wasn't the same.
Yeah, because at first I was like reading, I'm like,
looks really close.
Yeah, I was like, is this Bruno? And I was like, wait, it's a little different. I looked, I was like, oh yeah. But I mean, we got a little bit, a couple little moments like with Barbara and Haley in the
right. Yes.
Director.
Yeah. Yeah, when they were dancing, that was cool. But I meant to ask, is the person at the end of the director, is that a new villain or is that someone famous?
I'm trying to wait. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it was a new character.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's like a new character. Yeah, because the only one I recognized was that flamingo.
Yeah, because when you can't see the face, it almost looks like an owl. But then when you see the mask, it's like, oh, that's somebody else.
Yeah, it's like a two-sided, like...
Yeah, the drama mask. So, very appropriate. Yeah, where was that Flamingo? Flamingo is more of a Batman villain, isn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he like during the Professor Pig era or something?
Yeah, it's like the Batman and Robin stuff. Yeah, like the Grant Morrison stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we get Barbara coming in to help at the end here. I mean, I kind of like the murder mystery angle where it's like, they think they figure out who the director is at the end of this.
Yeah, but they know it's going to be somebody else. Yeah, I mean, I like how it sets it up for future stuff.
I know, but then it's always like, well, where's that going to be? Because that's not the regular writer on the Nightwing book, and this book's
right. Yeah, so we'll see. Sometimes it feels like DC's being a little more coordinated, other times not. So we'll see what happens, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, because obviously, what's happened in Dark Crisis is rolling over into Nightwing. So I feel like that person could pop up. We'll see.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It's just, I really liked the Murder Club.
Yeah.
I also liked, what did they call the Batman and Robin one?
Hot Pursuit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cute.
Oh yes, but I'm sure you like that one too, because Dick's like, oh, we're full, it's early in his Robin days, but it's like we're partners. You're not just gonna like send me out of here every time there's danger.
Right. More than partners, we're family. I'm never gonna let my family fall again. And how Batman's like, as a soldier, you failed. Well, Batman, you're not actually supposed to be creating child soldiers. We kind of frown on that.
I love how Dick's like, relax. I got 60 hours in the simulator. I don't have a simulator. He's like, nah. I played a card game at the arcade.
Yep.
And
as a partner, as family, I couldn't be happier. Yeah, duh.
I love this isn't a game. This car is not a toy. Really could have fooled me. I think the giant bat head is a dead giveaway.
Yep.
Because Batman's injured. So yes, young Dick Grayson is driving the Batmobile. They're being chased by Firefly.
Yep. I think I also particularly liked the Murder Club one because, as you know, in that page that I loved how he says, I didn't realize how much I miss working with Dick. We have a shorthand that I don't share with the others, save for maybe Alfred. And then that, I particularly like that because I was slightly annoyed when I read Batman 130 when he was talking about the move that, I mean, on the one hand, it was great when he was like, yeah, failsafe can't maybe knows how to defeat Batman, but not Batman and Robin. But then when he's thinking about these moves, he's like, Dick would always go off script and never do it. And Jason would never practice. But me and Tim, we always had it right. And I was like, I don't feel like that's true based on other comics.
I know, but there's so many Robins now. They always like try to differentiate them. And it's like, this one does this style. And again, different writers and stuff. It's just like, because for a while they were trying to make, Tim the smart one. And it's like, well, Dick's pretty smart.
Right. I mean, Tim, they're not trying to make Tim the smart one. They are.
They used to for a while. It seemed like, or the better detective or.
Yeah, it just. But I was like, I don't.
But I did think it was cool that in the Murder Club that Dick actually got to meet the Waynes.
Yeah, that was nice. Well, and how we kind of talked to Bruce about it, and he's like, they still love you after Bruce went off. But yeah, I particularly like, although I saw on the internet some people being like, oh, look at Dick, he's even hitting on his grandma. And I was like, no, what? Because you see he kind of makes that same expression later, the kind of like nervous head scratch. But I thought it was nice that like Damon had a moment with the grandpa with, Thomas Wayne, and he had a moment with Martha. Because I always feel like that's nice. And they always really, it feels like DC emphasizes more Bruce and his dad in the comics, but they've done a little bit better job of emphasizing Dick and his mom. Not that they leave John Grayson out either, but it's like, guys, don't forget, these people have moms too,
Yeah, exactly. Especially some of those ones that were invented in the 30s or 40s. It's like, she gave birth to him, and that's it.
Right. Like, so I did like when they decided to expand on the origin of Robin, and they made it, this is what my mom called me. My mom really loved Robins, and that it was kind of, a special connection with his mom, because I thought, that's nice. We need to not forget the moms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because Martha Wayne does say, Dick, thank you for keeping Bruce grounded all these years, especially when he needed it most. I love when he's in the Batmobile with his parents and they're saying to Bruce, oh, Alfred, I see Alfred taught you how to drive.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. The dad's like, let's take this for a spin. It's like, yeah, all right. Thomas is cool. He knows what's up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were saying what the internet was saying, what Dick was like hitting on Martha or something, or?
Yeah, that's what actually inspired me to read it, was because I had kind of not been paying attention. Somebody was like, it popped up in my Facebook feed, and somebody was all, look at Dick hitting on his grandma or whatever. And I was like, what? That's not what's happening in there.
So you did like the Murder Club better than the director then?
Right, of course, because the murder club was all about family.
I know.
You know that's my deal.
I know, but I did like that we got some Dick and Barbara teaming up in the director.
Right, but it wasn't the main thing.
I know, but see,
It was
look, they wanted
more of a detective and like more of a computer hacking story.
Yeah, they wanted to end strong, so they, the last issue had a lot of Dick Grayson in it. Thank you. I do like that last page of the issue, for the end of the
Batman and Nightwing and Robin jumping down.
That would be a nice poster. Maybe throw some Tim in there or something. Barbara.
Yeah, I know he thinks about everybody else in there, but yeah, the others might be annoyed they didn't get to meet Bruce's parents. I mean, I don't know if Barbara would care as much. Actually, I don't know if Steph would care that much.
Yeah. Oh, and then Dick, you're acting like Batman is only about what you've lost, Bruce. Maybe you should look at it what it is. Maybe you should look at it as what you've gained.
Right. Aww. Exactly. And they talk about family so much. He says, "You're right. Let's do this together as family." How could I not love it, Phil?
Exactly. All right. You ready to talk Nightwing? You ready to talk Nightwing 100?
Yes. The book was the Murder Club was all the things I ever want and more.
Well, until you read Nightwing 100.
Actually, I read that one first.
Yes, it was hard for me. I got the expensive lenticular cover, but they also had like a George Perez sketch cover. It was basically just a white cover with a sketch of like the original New Teen Titans original Nightwing design. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the colored one, the one that's colored in. It's like a 1 in 150 variant or something.
Oh,
man.
But there was a lot of good covers on this.
Yeah, how did you? I like it. I actually haven't picked up my physical copy yet. How did you decide which one to buy?
Like I said, it was hard. It was this or the Perez sketch cover. There's even the one with like him crouching on the roof with the 100 above him. I mean, there were a lot of good ones. I almost took just like the regular cover, with him and everyone else on the cover. But
yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Well, and I think there's one that's kind of him in his different outfits.
Yes, yeah, oh yeah, it's like two-sided. Yeah, it goes from the back to the front. Yeah,
okay.
And it's him like swinging through every costume. And then there's one with him and Barbara. Although this one kind of has him and Barbara too when you open it.
So it is.
All right, so this one opens up with him and Bruce at Alfred's grave.
So yeah, that wanted me to ask, what's happening with Alfred? I thought you said he was coming back.
It looked like he was back, but in Batman vs. Robin, but that was just a trick by that demon. The one from World's Finest, that wasn't Neza, yeah.
Okay.
So yes, Alfred officially hasn't come back yet. So
okay.
But yeah, Bruce saying something about it's a big ask, and Dick, that's an understatement. And Bruce, we wouldn't be asking if we didn't think it's what's best. And of course, Dick the whole time is just talking about how he's worried about Bloodhaven. And of course, it's big issue 100, so we need a lot of action. So.
Also, there are so many different... I mean, I think Bruno Redondo obviously is the main artist, but then there's a lot of other really famous ones.
Well, yeah.
And sometimes the page changes and you're like, oh, this is somewhat different.
Yeah, because it's some of the people who've worked on Nightwing over the years. Scott McDaniel, Rick Leonardi, yeah.
Michael Janin, he did a lot of the Grayson issues, didn't he?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, of course, Scott McDaniel did a lot of Chuck Dixon's run. Rick Leonardi, he did those ones of when Nightwing was in Europe and stuff. The Devon ones,
okay. Yeah. I love those ones because I love Europe.
Yeah, that was him. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this must be Scott McDaniel, right?
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, that's very 90s looking.
Yep. So yeah, we see Dick talking about the prison, Bloodhaven private prison, and then
I have to say, I don't know really anything about the Australian prison system, so I wonder if it's at all like ours. I don't know if they have private prisons, but since I know Tom Saylor's not American, he's really done his research, so good job to him.
Yeah. But yeah, Dick talking about it. That's the first thing you see when you come into the city is that prison, and then, oh look, here's Heartless. Sure enough, to free all the prisoners. And then Barbara calls Dick, and yeah, I love it after the explosion. Haley's doing a very impressive job protecting me from the loud noise.
She does look very fierce.
Yes. So Dick's saying he's going to check it out. Heartless is handing out masks to the prisoners. Oh, and of course, we have to come back to KG Beast again.
Yeah, I wasn't sure that, I didn't realize that he was there. I mean, I know they captured him. I was thinking they had captured him in Gotham, but whatever.
Well, he's been out a few times since, like, the original capture. I think what was the last time was either when Dick and Wally captured him, or I know the Batgirls actually slapped him around some too, so. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking that Dick and Wally ended up capturing him in Gotham because they had to get in that truck or whatever. But
oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay, and what's up with this elephant man? Have we seen him before?
I think, wasn't he in one of their previous, like, issues a few months ago, maybe? Like, I think he's a newer one, so I think we're just doing, like, the, all the villains, maybe. Well,
yeah, maybe he was somebody that Blockbuster hired.
Yeah, I think that, we're doing some of the villains who are still alive from Tom Taylor's run, so.
Got it.
But I like that where, Dick's like, call in Operation Power Shift. He's like, I'll do what I can before I get there, and then he talks about looking, talking about, like, I always look before I leap. Yeah, then we see him on the trapeze, and then we get those pin-ups of the different suits.
Yeah, and I think that trapeze page, that's when it switches to Michael Janin.
Yeah.
Because that looks a lot like the Grayson drawings.
Yep. And then, like, those pin-ups, those are all, like, different artists, I believe. Yeah,
the only thing, I was like, why didn't they put his gloves on in the Disco Wing one?
Yeah, that's weird, unless it's, like, a miscolor, it's like a coloring thing or something, but yeah. Yeah, I did notice that.
That's always wear gloves, because fingerprints, hello.
Yeah, that's what I say, unless someone just colored it wrong, maybe. And we didn't get, I mean, I know it's Nightwing, but we didn't get the Grayson suit.
No, but thankfully we also didn't get that.
Oh, your least favorite, yeah.
So.
Yeah, because I was going to say.
But we got Disco Wing, yeah.
Yeah, we got Disco Wing, we got the 90s suit, we got New 52, then we got like two different versions of, Oh, no, that before the current one, the one after New 52, is that the one like when Tim Seeley took over, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. But then I think also the most recent one is like back to the action.
Yeah, when he's like, he lands on the ground, yeah. But no, Dick tries to talk these prisoners out of it. He says, before we do this, I know the prison held a lot of people who didn't deserve to be there. It was designed for profit, not justice. The man you're writing for is a serial killer. He takes parents from children. Anyone who doesn't want to be fighting for that kind of monster, take off the mask. And some of them do, and then when one of them who doesn't want to do it aims a gun at one of the guys who wants to stop, Dick takes him out. And then one of the prisoners says, there's kids here, or there's kids, they were doing, they don't deserve a beating. And Dick, I know, I promise, it's not too late to be on the right side of this. But yeah, it's like, if you guys want to help, just, try to clear the roads for the emergency services. If anyone's hurt, get that medical attention. And then if you see any of your friends in the mob, try to get them to, stop. And then while you're giving out instructions, and that's when his buddies, the Titans, show up.
I guess that must be a boom tube, right? Since it says boom.
Yeah, I think, because ever since New 52, I think Cyborg's had like a built-in boob tube, I think. And then... Hi, Titan. Oh! Wrong button. Wrong button! So, Dick starts handing out orders.
Yep.
Give Flash like 2 or 3 jobs, and Flash, sure, I'm happy to multitask.
Well, so fast!
I know.
And then they're off.
Titans go.
That's a really good page. It just... Oh, yeah. It's just as sad that Wally, since he already zipped off, you just see the
lightning,
The lightning, not him. Because otherwise, everybody else is in the picture.
Yeah, that's a good shot to take there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Cyborg, Donna, and Gar are taking down the Elephant Man. And then Heartless comes up to Tony Zuko. He's like, if I'm being honest, today was largely about meeting you. You're Tony Zuko. You changed my life, Heartless says. You're the man who killed the Flying Graysons. But Tom I mean, we got the origin in that annual, but Tom Taylor's really sent Heartless up to be the anti-Dick Grayson.
Yeah, so happy to see his parents die. What a creeper.
But yeah, Tony Zuko sees Nightwing swinging in, and then Heartless says, I have a plan for Dick Grayson, but I think it would be exciting to have you involved. So I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I don't think
Zuko knows.
No, I don't think Heartless does either.
Oh, he probably thinks they're working together or something.
Yeah, or I think Heartless is one of those things. Like, I think he's just continuing on his conversation.
Okay.
Tony Zuko's like, it's Nightwing, and he's like, whatever, that's not what we're talking about. Moving on, I have a plan. This is what... Because, Tony Zuko's freaking out. He's coming, he's right there, and then he's finally like, don't worry, he'll be taken care of. I think... Yeah, I don't think that Heartless knows.
Okay.
I think he just is not allowing himself to be distracted.
And then, because KG Beast tackles Dick while he's in midair and, pops his shoulder out, dislocates his shoulder. But Dick's still putting up a good fight, and that nice 2-page montage, and then a bunch of the prisoners show up, and KG Beast is like, you're outnumbered. Dick's like, see, you may have goons, but I have friends, and all the Titans show up.
Boom. You.
And none of you get to hide from what you've done.
Friends are always better than goons.
Yeah, that's right, especially when they pop your dislocated shoulder back in place like Donna does for Dick.
Yeah. Ouch.
You said you had friends. Well, a true friend pops your dislocated shoulder back in place. Sure, I saw that written on a greeting card once.
And that's a good joke because greeting card jokes are always good. But also, they do have so many different greeting cards now that it is possible. They have a special section of greeting cards for special occasions. So maybe there is one for the true friend that pops your shoulder back in place.
And then the Titans mopped up KG Beast and the prisoners, but it's like Heartless is gone, but he left the mask, and on the inside of the mask it says Dick Grayson has more to lose.
Yeah, again, I just don't think he knows. I think he's just saying it. Because, I think he figures, it'll get back to Dick Grayson since he's so famous. And since the Titans have helped save Dick before.
Yeah.
Since they busted him when he was making one of his announcements.
And then, the Oracle's like, you're about to have company because Superman and Wonder Woman show up. Ask if they can help. Dick's like, we pretty much have everything taken care of. And Superman's like, we see you have things under control. And Wonder Woman's like, which just further affirms what we would like to discuss. Nightwing, when you're done here, we'd like to talk.
I also like how they go to the Hall of Justice, and I guess Superman and Wonder Woman flew there, and Dick took his motorcycle.
But they're like, it's still a wreck, but they're like, here, take a seat, Nightwing.
No, but when we went there, I was like, meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice.
But Superman uses heat vision to put the Nightwing symbol on the chair. Dick, I appreciate the symbolism, but I might wait until it's not molten metal before I sit down.
Wise move.
And then he's like, you want me to join the Justice League? And Wonder Woman, no. We think you're capable of more. Yep, Superman, we want you to lead what you did during the crisis, what you've done for Bloodhaven. It's all very impressive and not in any way surprising for those of us who know you well. So yes, basically, the Justice League's not going to reform right away, which they do this at least once every 10 years anymore. But they want Dick to lead however he, whatever he decides to do, however he decides to do it, they want him to lead.
They got to mix it up every so often, Phil.
I know. The last Justice League movie really didn't help.
You don't say.
But Dick's still saying, Bloodhaven needs me. I need to think about this, and then which brings us back to the grave. So
that's right, it does.
To the first page. All right. Here's all the Kristen's favorite moments from the issue are coming up. Here we go.
Yeah, they are.
But Dick says something about because they're standing at Alfred's grave, and he says, "We haven't visited him together." But I know when Alfred died, we lost something between us. Dick, Bruce says he kept the lines of communication open. Dick, he certainly made it easier. He managed to convey all the things I left unsaid. Dick, what would Alfred have said?
See, that was so smart, giving Bruce an into conversation so it feels less intense.
Yeah, it's not you. What would Alfred say?
Yeah.
But yeah, Bruce just basically saying, Alfred would have said that you saved me before you every hit was a little harder. I know what Batman could have turned into without you. I know it would have consumed me if you weren't in my life. And Dick's just saying, no, you don't. You've always been a good judge of human character except for your own. You're a good man. You would have been fine, Bruce. And Bruce, there it is. The way you look for the best in everyone. The way you seek to help before you seek to punish. This is why we want you to lead. Alfred would have told you that I am inspired by you. He would have told you that I am so proud. My son has grown to be the best of us.
Where's the awe button, please, Phil?
I know. Oh, wait, let me turn up the volume.
Keep your finger on that. You're going to need it.
I know. I'm sorry if you've ever thought differently. I'm sorry if I failed you. I'm sorry for every time I tried to push you away because of my own. We get the hug. Okay. Okay. I'm not making fun or anything, but did you cry when you saw this page?
I didn't cry. I was like, yes! I was so happy.
And Dick, you
I
never...
was like, yes, a hug. But then I was extra happy on the next page. Because on that one, Dick's hugging Bruce, which happens more frequently.
Yeah.
But on the next page, Bruce is hugging him back.
You mean when he says, I love you, Dad?
Yes.
Mm,
That was so amazing.
but yeah, Dick, he's like, I'm going to lead. I'm going to need your guidance more than ever. I mean it. I'm going to be bugging you a lot, Bruce. I'll be here for whatever you need. I know you will. I love you, Dad.
So beautiful.
And then we get like the last two scenes where it's the prison's still wrecked, and he's talking to Melinda and Barbara, and Dick says he wants to buy it, and Melinda's like, you want to buy a prison? I have an idea. Bam, let's turn into a symbol of something else. So at the end, Nightwing holds a press conference during the day.
Wait, but hold on. It was cute. He says, Haley, Babs, change the world with me. I like how he includes the dog.
Yeah, Barbara asks, sure, how are we going to do that? Dick thinking, I'm being asked to leap, and I know where I want to land. Because, yes, Nightwing holds a daytime press conference it's time for new Guardians. It is time for Bloodhaven to help the world. It is time for the Titans, as we see that prison's becoming...
Gonna be the big T!
Becoming T-shaped, yes. As all the Titans are on stage with them.
Yeah. Why do you think Wally's holding up at number 1, though?
I don't know. Or is he pointing at the tower?
Oh, maybe. Because that was the only thing that slightly confused me.
But that's weird. I don't know if we've got an announcement for a Titan book. So it's like basically, yeah, the Titans are going to be the premier team now. But it's like, I don't know if we're getting a Titans book. Or is it all going to be here in Nightwing?
Yeah, I think so. For now, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes.
I mean, I think Tom.
I
think Tom Taylor's proved himself. They should give him a Titans book too, so he could, and then stuff can go back.
I mean, maybe he doesn't have time though. He's writing a couple other things, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, I think they're rebooting John Kent's book, but I think Tom's
right. And I know he's still doing that Dark Knights of Steel. I think that's still ongoing, isn't it?
I think it's like maybe 12 issues or something. I mean, I think it's gonna end at some point, but no, he might have like creator and stuff too. I forget.
Yeah, he does have some of that. Well, I guess we'll see. I mean, in May, there's a Cyborg number 1, so maybe that'll be part of it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yep.
So, is the current John Kent book ending and he's getting a new one?
Yeah, like
okay.
Yeah, Superman Son of Kal-El was ending, yeah, and I guess he's gonna get
okay, it's okay, so then in March it's gonna be Adventures of Superman John Kent.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
But
then there's also still gonna be Superman in Action Comics, and there's also just regular Superman. And those are
Yeah. If that goes the usual way, yeah. Clark Kent should be in both those books.
Okay. John Kent has his, and then it says in April we're getting Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow. I assume that's Connor.
I think, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts in those Superman books anymore.
Oh yeah, right. Superman number 1. Oh wait, so they're restarting Superman? Well, I mean, I guess I just saw it there.
Well, yeah. I mean, pretty much he's just been in Action Comics for a while now. Yeah, because they canceled the last Superman book, and it was John's book who took that place. So.
Oh, okay. So there hasn't been a Superman book for a couple months.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. Oh, did you see like the quotes by Tom Taylor and Bruno Redondo on that ad page?
Don't.
Because Tom Taylor said, Nightwing has transformed an entire city. He's taken down crime bosses and corrupt law enforcement. He's faced down demons and assassins. We've always said Nightwing was an A-lister. Now it's time for Dick Grayson to truly become the heart of the DC universe.
I do see that now that you pointed it out. It is kind of funny. I mean, it's cool, but it is kind of funny that there's an advertisement for Nightwing 100 in Nightwing 100.
I know.
Like, I already bought it.
I know. I don't know if someone just didn't plan that well, because I'm trying to remember. Was that in other DC books? They might have just slapped that in every DC books. And it's just,
yeah. It's just kind of funny.
Although there is, like, it's also advertising, they're putting out, Tom Taylor's run so far in the trades.
Right, yeah. True enough, true enough.
Yeah, because that ad should have come out a little sooner. Because it's like, yeah, don't miss Nightwing 100 in January.
Such is life.
Yeah. All right. So good anniversary issue.
Yeah, I mean, this is I loved everything that we read for this episode.
And I will.
This is probably my most thumbs up episode in a long time. Like, I loved everything that we read.
And I will go out on a ledge here, and I will say this is the better of the two Nightwing 100s we've gotten within our lives.
Yes.
Because the other one was him taking out Tarantula. Yeah.
Definitely. This one was much happier.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Yay.
So, anything else?
Nope. I think the only thing that could have made it more perfect was if he had, got together with his brothers for burgers and fries or something.
Yeah.
Like, the only other thing that I would like,
if it would have been a group hug.
Yes, his friends, his girlfriend, his dog, his dad, Superman and Wonder Woman.
Yeah, they could have had a big party at the end, yeah.
Maybe next issue. Maybe once Titan Tower is complete, they can have a fun housewarming party.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah.
That would be cool.
All right, so next week, kids, yes, we're going to do Batman Shadow of the Bat 55 and what we said we were going to do this week, Detective Comics 697 through 699.
Oh, wait, okay, I have that 97 through 99. And then which one's Shadow of the Bat? What?
55.
Got it.
All right, so yeah, we're back to classic stuff, but yeah, sometimes it's nice just to cover the new stuff, and we did within the last couple of weeks.
We got a lot.
Did get a lot, yeah. Which makes sense. I mean, they want to make him like the center of the DC universe now, so now we just need more merchandise. And
I feel like the more merchandise is a double-edged sword, though.
True.
It's nice to have more stuff, but then you have less money.
And we need like a good Nightwing movie or TV series, so I said good.
Yeah, I feel like that will not be happening because they can't get that out fast enough.
Yeah, no.
And hey, Titans has been better this season thus far.
Yes, hopefully it comes back someday.
Well, it better. I mean, they kind of left us on a major cliffhanger there.
I'm joking, but because I'm just like I don't think they ever said. I haven't seen anything like when's it coming back.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let me.
It's suspicious.
Yeah, I don't see it listed on my TV Time app. So yeah, I don't know when it's coming back because it has the season premiere of The Flash in 21 days, and I don't see it before that or after that. So, because like I said, it did six episodes, took a break. Doom Patrol did 6, took a break, and I don't know when either one's coming back.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this.
I thought maybe they were just gonna.
Although, isn't that kind of like a habit that TV's having?
Maybe. I mean, again, it's like at least give us a date. Maybe if it comes back like after, I don't know, like the Super Bowl or something. I don't know, but and it's streaming anyway. You can watch it at any time.
Right? Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows? All right, kids. So yes. So send us your thoughts on next week's stuff, or hey, send us your thoughts. What did you think of Urban Legends and especially Nightwing 100? And if you have
tell us which cover's your favorite.
And especially email us if you have Tom Taylor's personal email. Email us, CapesandLunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Yes, Tom Taylor, you should come talk to us because we will just slather praise on you. So
Because we love you so much.
we love your work. You make our boy look good. All right, so remember you can follow Nightwing News on Facebook, on Twitter, follow Capes Lunatics Sidekicks on Instagram, follow Capes Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive, the YouTube channel. Once again, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss anything we do. Because once again, we've surpassed Little Hellfire's first goal. We've hit 269 and gone past it subscriber-wise, so now the road to 369 begins. So smash that subscribe button. So make a little next dream come true.
Smash it.
And the Patreon, because once again, we're paying for this ourselves. We're not billionaires or sons of billionaires. So every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you early access to creator interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
All the old content is on there. Those damn superhero movie brackets. And of course, we'll have new content coming in 2023. The first one will be me and Lilith asking each other this or that questions. So if you have anything you want, if you dare want to know anything like that about Lilith Hellfire, send me your questions. And I didn't even say anything to you yet, but me and Lilith were saying one of these months this year, me and Lilith should get together and just do like a Lenny Briscoe Law and Order episode. We'll review it.
Oh, anytime.
And you can pick the episode. That's what we said. We're like, let's let her pick it. So, yeah. So give it some thought.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. There are so many.
I know. Because we're always talking about Law and Order every so often. And I was like, that's what we could do. I'm like, let's do a Lenny Briscoe episode with Kristen.
Best.
So, yeah, see, kids, you want to join the Patreon. Kristen's all hyped. Because I was like, what can we talk?
The greatest fictional cop.
Because I was like, what can we talk that's not Dick Grayson? Let's talk something that's not Dick Grayson. I was like, oh, yes.
Dun dun.
That's right, kids. So, yes, that's why you want to subscribe to the Patreon, because eventually me, Lilith, and Kristen are going to talk about, a Lenny Briscoe Law and Order episode, which, yes, Kristen will be very enthused about. So, there we go. All right, so yes, join the Patreon and pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. And if you want to make Kristen even happier after Nightwing 100, go on Amazon and pick up Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. If you need even more Dick Grayson content, yes, you should be reading Dick Grayson Boy Wonder. And if you even have questions, you could send them to us. I mean, she'll answer them live, right?
My best.
I mean, about your side of it. All right, kids. Thank you for joining us. Yes, come back in 1 week. Batman Shadow of the Bat 55 and Detective Comics 697 through 699. Send in your thoughts. We want to know what you thought of Nightwing 100. You know, what was Wally pointing at? Wally's probably like, I built most of that.
That could be.
All right, kids. It's a good time to be a Nightwing fan, so remember to join us in the same wing time.
Same wing channel.
Nightwing News.
Hi, I'm one of the High Priests of Khonshu Ray, and I have the sacred privilege of providing you, the loony listener, with a podcast honouring Marvel's very own Moon Knight. So join me and a host of others at Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, or support the show by becoming a Patreon member. into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. It's time to get your conchu on.